What's up, my beautiful entrepreneurs? I think I outdid myself with this one. If you're ready to have your customers shining this September, spring, summer, then you are going to want to get into this formula. This is a beautiful shimmer oil that your customers and you will die for. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. Now, make sure you stick around to the end because I do have a experiment against 2 ingredients that you don't want to miss because it really makes a difference in your shimmer oil. Okay, first things first, I'm going to share the overall formula. Now, this is going to be a base formula for your shimmer oil. You can always use this base formula and then change the actual shimmer micas that you're using for your recipe. You can change that out. I'm going to be sharing 3 different colors. Now, for the base formula for this shimmer oil, you're going to have sunflower oil at 33%, coconut oil at 33%, then you're gonna have isododecane at 17%, oliwax LC at 6%, vitamin E at 1%, and then you're gonna have your shimmer micas at 10% of the overall formula. Now, if you're having any issues with like using percentages or understanding how to change your percentages to ounces in grams, I'll have a video linked up here and also in the description box so that you'll be able to check that out as well. Now, as far as the ingredients, with the sunflower oil and the coconut oil, I had that be a large percent because you want to have a lightweight oil for your shimmer oil. Shimmer oil should be a soft, lightweight oil that's easy to blend into your skin and not feel so heavy and oily on your skin. You want it to be lightweight. People are wearing this in the spring, they're wearing this in the summer when it's really, really warm. So you don't want something too heavy. Now, with the oliwax LC, this is a really important ingredient in the shimmer oil because it allows for the shimmer oil to thicken and also allow for the micas to not separate. Sometimes you'll see with shimmer oils that the mica starts to settle down at the bottom of the bottle, and so the oliwax will help to keep the mica circulating throughout the oil and it not to fall at the bottom so people aren't having to shake. So I found that having the 6% of the oliwax really does help that in this formula. Now, for the isododecane, this is an ingredient that is used in a lot of cosmetics as far as like your blushes, some foundations. So it's really great for being a transfer proof ingredient. It helps to dry out as well. This is a really great ingredient to help get rid of some greasiness inside of the product as well. So that's why it's used in a lot of great cosmetic products that you use. Now, with the shimmer oil, this is kind of like a makeup product for your body. People sometimes use this as a bronzer on their face as well. So you want something that's going to dry nicely and not leave such a greasy feel on the skin as well. It helps to make the product a lot more lightweight along with the coconut oil and the sunflower oil in there as well. Now, when you're making your shimmer oil, there's a few steps that you want to follow in this process. Now, to start off, you're going to want to add your sunflower oil, you're going to add the coconut oil, and the oliwax at this time. You want the oliwax to melt down all together because oliwax is going to be like a flaky consistency. It's something that needs to be completely melted down within your oils. And sometimes once you take it off, it may start to solidify a little bit more as far as the oliwax goes. So you want to make sure that you're giving it enough time to actually melt down. It may look like it's completely melt down, but sometimes some of the flakes might start to show up more once you take it off of the double boiler. So just make sure you're actually stirring it and seeing that it's completely dissolved within the oil. The second step after you take it off of the double boiler, this is the point where you're gonna allow it to cool down a little bit and you're gonna add in your isododecane and vitamin E oil. Now let's hold up a little bit, because the isododecane is a really great ingredient, like I explained before, because it's really great in cosmetics. Now, there's another ingredient that I experimented before with in our body butter non-greasy video, and in that, IPM was a really great ingredient to help get rid of the greasiness within the body butter. I wanted to see how that would play a part in the shimmer oil as well. So I'm going to add in the IPM instead of the isododecane isododecane within the pink shimmer oil that I'm creating so that we can see the difference between the two to see which one makes the shimmer oil better as far as the greasiness goes. Okay, so now we've made it to step 3. And at this point, this is where you're going to start to make your shimmer and the micas combined. Now, I got these micas from Mad Micas. I think that they are great. I think they have really great color and it really adds amazing shine and shimmer to these shimmer oils. And I will have all of the shimmer oils that I have mentioned in this video down below as well so that you'll be able to use them when you are ready. Now, when it comes to the colors that I'm making, I'm going to be making a bronze, I'm making a golden shimmer, and then I'm also making a pink shimmer as well. So now let's get into adding in the shimmers. Now with the shimmer, I'm going to start off with the golden shimmer oil. So with this one, it's going to be Golden Buddha and Summer Bronze. So I added in 80% of the Golden Buddha, then 20% of the Summer Bronze, just to add in a little bit more like darkness and depth to the color, so it wasn't just like a flat golden. Now I think this is a really, really beautiful color. I love this one, and I think it just really makes it really, really shimmery, and it's really nice on darker skin tones and lighter skin tones as well, so it works for both. And then in our bronze color, now this is gonna have 3 shimmer micas in it. So the bronze is gonna have your Summer Bronze, and that's gonna be at 70%. Then we have Golden Buddha in there as well, and that's gonna be at 20%. And then I'm gonna add in Tall, Dark, and Handsome at 10%. Now Tall, Dark, and Handsome is a very, very dark, it is tall, dark, and handsome for sure. It will really make the shimmer a lot more darker, and it's a really pretty color. But if you really still want to have that that Summer Bronze, you're going to want to add in a little bit of the Tall, Dark, and Handsome so it doesn't take over the shimmer altogether. You still want that shimmer to come through from the Summer Bronze, so don't add in too much of the Tall, Dark, and Handsome. I think that this is a beautiful, beautiful color. It came out really, really nicely, and it's a really soft bronze, but it's really great for darker skin tones, so you can really market it that way as well. It may be dark on lighter skin tones, but I think it still may work as well, but it really should be advertised for a darker hue as far as skin tone goes. Now for the pink shimmer. Now this one is super, super beautiful. I think this can work for any skin tone as well. Now this pink one is going to be peach shimmer, and I added that one in at 70%, and then I had the Summer Bronze and I added that in at 20%, and then I added in 10% of the Champagne White. Now this will allow you to get a little bit more of that pink to come through and it to be a little bit brighter versus it kind of being like a flatter color with the bronze and the pink shimmer added to it. So I think it really developed the color a lot better when you add in a little bit of white. I think that really does change it a lot. So I think this is a really beautiful color. Again, I think it works for all skin tones, so it would really look great on anyone. So you can really advertise it that way. But these are really, really great, beautiful shimmers. I love all of these shimmer oils, and I also have these bottles that I put them in as well, and I like that they have like this ombre effect to the bottles, and it really just makes the shimmer oils look a lot more lively, and it really can tell you like which one is which, and make you feel a lot more shimmery and more ready for like spring and summer. I'll have these bottles linked down below as well. If you're interested in that, you can get in a variety pack of all of the different colors as well. Now, as far as the experiment goes, so when I added in the isododecane, I think that it really adds a nice lightweight feel to the shimmer oil. It doesn't feel too heavy. It dried really nicely, and so you don't feel like you have like a lot of oil on your skin. But I will have to say that with the IPM, I feel like it didn't dry as well. I feel like you can see more transfer from the IPM version versus the isododecane, because because it just didn't dry as well. And I think that's the purpose of the isododecane. If you look that up, you will see that the idea of using that ingredient is to help dry out and have less transfer with this ingredient in your cosmetics than without having it at all. So I think it's a really great ingredient to add to this shimmer oil so that you can have transfer. It won't be completely transfer free, but it will take away the ability for it to be all over your clothes. So definitely try out having the isododecane within this formula versus the IPM.
But by all means, give both a try and see which one you prefer better.
If you are also looking to have a shimmer butter a part of your collection, then definitely check out this video here where I show 3 different colors that you can make for your shimmer butters that can pair well with your shimmer oils or be their own fabulous product. And I'll catch you in the next one.